Hi guys, and welcome to an all signs you versus them, where we look into you, your energies, and then energy you may be connecting to, be it in love, career, family, whatever. Right? I just did quick love readings. I have also just published them, so you can check that out. There we have the love energies in terms of committed, singles, and casually dating. These can also be love readings, but it's just we're looking into something you're connecting with. As always, take what resonates with you. Leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. And please like, subscribe, share, whatever you feel like, because it's very it helps me, and I put a lot of work into it. I know it may not look like that with the sound and the image right now because I'm not at home, right? So it is what it is, but I put a lot of my energies into it, so it's nice to know whether or not you appreciate it all. I know. Alright, so with that being said, let's get started. I'm going from Aries to Pisces. There's a collective at the end. I will place timestamps below. Okay, Aries, hope you're all doing well. And if you hear a little chewing noise, it's my doggy. He got a chewing bone. He's enjoying himself. He's probably gonna fart in a minute. Alright, so 10, 20. Aries, show me Aries here. Show me Aries and the energy they may be connecting with. Show me Aries and an energy they may be connecting with. Yeah, show me the energy they're connecting with. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Alright. Aries, what do we have here? That was 155. Alright. Show me Aries here. Show me your energy. Alright, I'm gonna lay out the cards here. So the overall energy is the 9 of Wands. I laid it out wrong, sorry. Let's get this one loose. Yeah. Alright. Yes. It is the 9 of Wands, sorry, Aries. This has something to do with the fact that I see a strong, on your person's side, I feel a strong pull for them, and I also see a strong pull for you. But why does it feel as though you're the one doing all the work? That's what I'm getting. You're the one doing all the work here. Your overall energy here is about knowing when to say no before it becomes too much, but it's like do you say yes to a lot of things here, Aries? See, never have a mistake. We have this Aries being forward and burstful and all of that. Aries are very sensitive, the ones I know. Probably actually is most of the most overlooked in many ways. Why do I get as though Aries is overlooked? That's what I got. Aries is overlooked. The Aries energy. You're always such a sweetheart whenever I pick up on your readings. Such a sweetheart and strong. No doubt about the fact that you're strong. No doubt there. It's like someone here doesn't quite know how. It's like they don't know how sweet you really are. How kind you really are. But they're feeling very pulled towards you. But you take on so much. Now in the recent past, the energy is twisted and turned here. It was almost like I have this energy here on your table, on your side here. It's like you wanna be dignified. You wanna pull back, not just getting into the urges, not just including the urge of just saying yes. It's like I get like this inner battle here of really caring. And whatever this is, you really care, but at the same time, you don't want to be a pushover. You're not a pushover, but you still care. Do you know what I mean? That's a little bit of that here. On your person's side, there's a strong pull towards you. But I keep getting as though they have something on their own. Oh god, I should have taken a headache and aspirin here. Sorry. I keep getting here as though they have something on their own. It's like it's like they're faced here with a choice, and the choice is also their own independence. I don't know if they have a parental figure or something like that, that they are like a mum or some could of course be a dad, but there's this energy on their side that makes them very young actually, where they can merge very easily, and they are, it's like they're growing up, so to say, but you take on a lot here. That may be a bit draining here, right? So here is something about sharing that burden, but there's always something here that comes, or someone actually that may actually come in between. Could be a stepmom or a mum-in-law. Could of course be a complete just a friend they have nothing to do there. You know, I got a little bit used to it in love, like, you know, the mum-in-law. She has nothing to do there, except be a mum for her child, but she's not part of the commitment. But what we have coming up is actually, I feel there is a communication coming up about saying, let's try and make things a bit more fun. I get as though your person really care about you. Whoever you're connecting to, they really care, and they know they put a lot on your plate. Right? For some of you, it's a friend, or they have a friend. So you know, there's a friendly energy. It's just this person here. They know they bring a lot to the plate here on you, that you take on a lot, and they want to make things more fun for you. It's like they want to pay back. They want to say thank you, Aries. And I actually get that they should. So I see a communication coming up here about going out and having fun. And why do I get as though you even have a friend that want to align here with you, help you? And if you have a, it's like, you know, if you have a mom-in-law who's an annoyance, then you have someone who's aligned with you, and they're like, so for the two of you to go out and have fun, I'm gonna take care of your mom-in-law. She doesn't know. Does that make sense here? Yeah. It's about refinding that passion. Because it's here, there are two people here who could actually have a lot of great passion together. What matters is finding the time and finding the energies to it. If you don't have energies for the fun, if we are constantly dealing with other people's shit, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense to you, Aries. So, Taurus and the person Taurus is dealing with. Show me Taurus. Oh, my shoulder there. Show me, what is that? Show me Taurus and the person Taurus is dealing with. Show me Taurus. Oh, there you are. What are you gonna give to me? Taurus. Well, sorry, your energy is very interesting. It's like I got drawn into this. It's like darkness came in down there. Not little color. Anyway, meaning it's like it was turning into night earlier than it should be. Anyway, what we have here as the overall energy is the Page of Pentacles. That's a communication coming in. You're being seen here. You're victorious. You may actually be experiencing some sort of victory here in your career as well. You're seen. You're also very handsome. Of course, that's what we call men, right? Beautiful, what do you call gorgeous, beautiful, handsome men, women, doesn't matter. It's just got handsome. But you're doing well, Taurus. What are you doing well with? You are dealing well also with breaking away from some sort of, for some of you, you have a mum who could be somewhat judgmental at times, or is a woman that's very judgmental. I see you breaking away from that. I absolutely do, because I do see here, it's like breaking away from a family dynamic, especially your mum, a controlling mum. Of course, it could for some, especially if you are men here. I get strong men energy. Sorry, women Taurus, but of course, could be yours. It's just I get. I mean, you know, definitely could be a woman here as well. But it's, sorry, let me explain that. What I got in terms of the men, then it was that the men that they're dealing with a woman who is very superficial, right, and only for the money. For Taurus in general, then it's a mum. That makes sense. It's definitely just breaking away from someone somewhat judgmental. There are arguments here. Someone here want to continue to return to the arguments. They may want to use tactics at times, but what's the point of it? Because that's what I see here with you. You have it as your strength here of saying, you know what, I'm victorious. I can do what I want to do. I'm an adult. And although you do feel there is a connection here, absolutely, especially with your family and you're related, right? It's not easy to, it's not just about getting or running away and saying, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Oh no, he's sassy right now. Alright, so yeah. But there is this, you know, it's like a little bit of a battle taking place here between what other people know, you know, other people they know so much, versus what it is that you know is to be the truth. Their truth versus your truth. And not wanting to be, can we call it deluded, or, you know, misled or anything. I just see you being very, very victorious here, especially because you may have something going on in your career. There's a lot of success, feeling successful here for you. Someone you were connected with, they're not particularly grounded. And they could be superficial at times. Always looking for the money. So it feels like that, right? It's annoying energy. What do you need that? Yeah. I see you withdrawing. I don't see you communicating. I see you withholding. You're going to do this, yeah, people will, if you're dealing with someone who is toxic, they may say that you are, and they're out for the money. They may call you a ghoster, they may call you a prick or a bitch or whatever. But what you're doing is actually just not focusing on it. You're not dealing with the drama. Why? You're just disconnecting here. That's what I get here. You just, you know, you look at it, you're like, I'm just gonna walk over here while you have your tantrums. It's not really, you're not really gonna be bothered with it. You're not gonna return it just to win the conflict, because you know why. What's the point of that? You don't have anything to prove. Although they may, because I get this though, someone here, they've got money on their mind. So the woman here who's got money on their mind. Or if it's not money, then she has the particular religious belief that she believes is the right thing. That other people don't know. She knows the right things. You know. What's the purpose of arguing with these people, right? When you don't have anything to prove because you're not on your own. Alright, that's what we have here for you, Taurus. Now we're moving on to Gemini. Show me Gemini. Yeah. Gemini, I can't put it on pause, then it's gonna trick. I'm gonna go get some water for my doggy. Oh, can you drink all this? you can do that. Alright, so Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini. Alright, Gemini, what do we have for you? Show me the energy. Gemini, you show up as though you're the boss. It's either that or you're absolutely ready for a commitment. You know what it is that you want. Be you a man or woman, you know what it is that you want. And the overall energy here is the Six of Wands. So you know what you want, you're feeling very victorious, and you are victorious. The connection here between the two of you is that you're manifesting something here. You absolutely are. And what you're manifesting is, see, that's the thing. The challenge here is that there's a little bit of a fantasy mode here. And it shows up on your person's side in that they may believe that they have the skills that they need. They may believe that they have to play games or... Hold on. More water. There goes all my water. Yeah. So this person here may believe that they have to play some sort of games, that they are skilled, they have to go by the playbook. They would probably be wasting their time in doing so, right? Or if they don't pay enough attention to you, then this and that, or something like that. There's no point in doing that. You know what it is that you want, and you're manifesting something new. Or something new, no, you're just manifesting something solid. Just so new habit here. No, you're manifesting something solid in the recent past, coming out of a stagnant energy, of a sad energy. Not so self-absorbed here, be it them or you. It's just not really. Well, there have been a sadness, but it's coming out of it, right? I don't know why I'm getting, when I pull over here in your person's side, I get a little bit, I keep getting this someone here feeling as though they're better than you. But they're not. A little bit of an ego. It doesn't have to be, you know, the worst person ever. But I get a little bit of an arrogance here. Right? I don't know if it's because you're dealing with an energy that has feels as though they have to prove that they are better than you. Just to establish territory here that superior, submissive, it's not working. Of course, I'm mocking there, but it's not how it works. Energetically, you show up as stronger. You are King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not even at your level. So if anyone here, this is especially if someone here wants to keep their options open, especially picking up on a female group of female Geminis right now. Someone here is, and you're connecting with someone who believes that they have to play you to keep you, or they want to keep their options open. You removing yourself from this. No. Yeah. I see a boring argument taking place. It's like someone here who wants to create some sort of a competition. They're gonna fail at it. There is no competition. If someone here wants to bring you back into the tense energy, forget it. You already moved on. You have triumphed. Whatever energy about, you know, playing and all of that. So why on earth would you return to that? I feel so this is what your person's probably going to understand. It's like, you can't mess with you when you're in this energy. It's like, but I have to play them to make them feel as though they are worthy or something like that. It's a typical toxic masculinity. Of course, it can also be women who do this. I see it also. Women play. Everyone plays. Problem is, whoever's trying to play you, they're gonna fail. All right. And then if they will manage to wake up, they will understand. All right, probably better just to be straightforward with you, because you're not gonna deal. You have experience. You've been there before. You're not interested in repeating it. So let's see here. Let's go on to the Cancerians. Show me the Cancerians. You, the 10 person Cancerians you're dealing with. Show me Cancerians. Cancer, 2022, 27. Alright, Cancer, what do we have for you? Show me the overall energy. The moon. The moon, don't we just love it when it's the moon that shows up? Because what is it with the moon? The moon is one of them, I have two, but especially the moon is one of these. Oh no. No! Why? Oh. Because something is hidden. I can never break through it because it's not, the energy is flowy. Trying to bring structure to the energy of the moon is like, forget it. It's more confusing than anything. And we have the sun in reverse here, right? This is, the light is still not there to see things clearly. It's not. It's still the murky waters. So we are navigating in here. Pisces, no. Cancer. Is that you right there, right? The little water sign. Things are still shaping up. What do we have as the energy between the two of you? The Page of Swords in the reverse. And 7 of Cups. You know what I get here is that the confusion brings more confusion. Not communicating clearly, not talking, trying to look, trying to spy, going on social media, trying to figure out what's going on, but not doing it in a way where you're not really talking, you're more wondering. And then comes more fantasies, and it just brings things into this murky waters. It's confusing, there's no clarity, right? What we have here, in your case, is the Six of Pentacles. You're not giving a lot of here. You show up as a strong and stoic person, Cancer. Especially you Cancerian men. Very strong, very stoic, holding on to yourself. Some of you are very keen on blocking someone, right? And that's fine. Because that's fine. You can block. If you don't want to deal with anything and you feel as though you have to block, that's fine. But I keep getting this. There's a little bit of a pride here in that. I will give a little bit. Or if someone here is trying to give something to you, but you're not fully accepting it, there's a story, there's a pride here. But you know what? Pride is not necessarily a bad thing. In this case, I get it being is one of, not settling. Absolutely not settling for shit. So if anyone were to give you a little bit here and there, it's like, I will take it, but I will not deal with you. Pride is what prevents you from becoming a beggar. Right? Those who have pride, they don't beg. They don't beg for that little breadcrumb of affection. Those with pride, they are like, you know what, if you want to make me a priority, you make me a priority. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to beg you to send me something. But the challenge is here. Some of you have a pride where it's like, I'm not going to beg for their attention. But it brings some more confusion because I see, actually you are still interested. But you're not going to beg for the attention. Interested means you're still interested in knowing. You want to know something. You're not going to beg for the knowledge. Your person is not really showing up as passionate. It's something that's delayed here, be it the communication or just a passion from them. They're not really feeling it. They're not really... It's not as exciting. Right? Something here may actually be over for that. You may actually have someone here who's just avoiding even dealing with text messages. They don't really have that same passion that there was there, and in the recent past I still see this strong stoic energy on your side here. You could have supported them, you could have given them something here, right? But yeah, they got what they wanted just now. Not really. They're definitely not really communicating, and what I see is miscommunication or misunderstanding, or not really. It's not really a celebratory energy here. It's probably expecting that there would be some sort of friendship or some sort of a there would be something more, right? That you would be able to come together. You're probably hoping that you see this. I see you hoping them to give you something, but you're not gonna beg for it, and they have lost the passion, so they're not gonna give it. As the energy show up here right now, and then we have this confusion here, which ends up with a little bit of a disappointment. It may actually be that, you know, some friends or other people become more important than this connection here, right? So there's a little disappointing here. Yeah, but you know what? There's something better there out there for you. I'm also seeing I'm seeing your heart singing anew, something better than this energy here. This could actually also just be a friend who's not making you a priority. You're not going to beg for them to make you a priority, but you would like them to. Right? To make you. They promise you something and now they're not showing up, but you're not going to beg. Because you have pride. You're not going to beg people to stay in your life. But that doesn't mean you can't be disappointed still. So, now we have here Leo. Show me Leo and the person they are dealing with. Oops. Show me Leo and the person they are dealing with. Give me all my water. Did he drink like... Alright. My dog almost just drank like this much water here. Yeah. What do you want now? No. What do we have for Leo? Alright. Leo. Alright, my little determined dog there. Looking at me. Alright. Show me the overall energy here for Leo. Yes, he's very determined. Show me your energy here for Leo. Nine of Cups. Good. Show me your connection. There are simply just too many people included in your reading. Absolutely. There are too many people. It is a you versus them, not you versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people or something like that. Right, so but that's how it is. And sorry, I got distracted by my little dog. Anyway, you're getting fulfillment, you're happy within yourself. Things are doing just great here for you, right? Are you bored? Probably. Why there's so many people? You know what? I keep getting is that we have multiple connections going on in your energy, and what happens is that there's always one who's upright and one that's reversed. So you probably, some of you are therapists and you have a lot of people that you counsel, and there's always someone who's just not in ready or something like that. Anyway, but let's look into your energy. You have the King of Cups. You see, yes, you are the therapy, right? For some of you Leos, you help people. You are there for people. But as a result, you invite a lot of different energies in here. Why I can sit and create a massive drama, but you know, when it comes down to it, they're not yours. I mean, the drama is not yours. You're just taking the work home with you. You're sweet, you're kind, you're caring, you're communicating Taking action. What's the challenge here? For some of you, the challenge, by the way, for some of you, your challenge is that, especially for some men, Leo men, I'm getting that some Leo men here may actually have connected to a particular lady who's just coming out of a divorce, right? But in that case, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna show up as a bloody emperor. Some Leo men here, you know, if you have your eyes set on what it is that you want, your challenge here may be that there is this other man in the picture, and meaning what I get here is that a woman here, she's probably divorced. This man may even have cheated on her, but probably something about divorce still needing to be finalized or something like that. So you're just showing up as a friend right now. Oh, but dear Lord, do you have intentions? You may have tried not to communicate, or just tried to hold back here in the past, not really, you know, feel as though there's something you learned how to stand up to yourself. You have confidence and all of that, and you also, you know, you held back, but yeah, you know, I feel as though energies are gonna definitely flow here. Some of you is like getting a notice that this woman has divorced. I'm sorry, you Leo women, but I get a strong masculine energy here. For you Leo women, you're probably gonna resonate with this energy in that you are really, I mean, some of you Leos, you are advising other people, you are counselors, you have a massive surplus of energy of being able to deal with this, and what's coming up there with you, being structured, being ordered, being someone who gives good advice, someone who gives... Who's that, by the way? Show me that. Yep. We have your person here that you're connecting to. I guess that there's going to be something of a heartbreak on their side. You're just I don't know, some of you usually really have an interest here in someone that you... that's going through something. You're not going to push them whatsoever. For some of you, it's like you know this person, like, that is my partner. That's who I'm going to be with. I'm going to be here for this person. No push, pressure, no nothing. You know that when you can get that, you know that. But this is what I get. It's a strong masculine, by the way, who knows is like, I know this woman is mine. It's like he knows, the emperor knows he has found his empress. He just knows. He just knows. But she's connected to someone else. And she is loyal, this woman here, right? So she's probably not going to go and engage with anything before things are finalized. It could be an earth sign. Or Sagittarius. But he just knows. He knows. Now, for some of you, this is so complex, I probably should stop here, because I'm also getting, it's like a father saying no to a child, and in terms of, you know, if it's like a father who has a small child here, and he is learning the child no, how to deal with no. Potty training, you know, potty training. Saying no, or, you know, you can't be with mom all the time. This is a very important lesson you need to learn in life, right? But that comes with this break. That comes with pain for the child. But it's something we go through. Like taking away, what do you call it? That's you have babies have in their mouth. Take away the comfort thing. But doing so with a lot of compassion, because this is interesting. Strong spiritual energy here. Timing is what is off here. Yeah, they're going through something. You may even be connecting to another Leo. Whoever this person is, they don't do third-party situations, even when they are still finalizing the divorce. They just don't do it. They probably have, even if they have children or something, they don't want to risk anything. They don't want to risk anything that can be used against them in court, if you know what I mean. Interesting. That is a Leo energy. I don't think I have it. Yes, but it was only a long time ago. Alright. What have we got for the Leos? So, now let's see here what we have for the Libras. Oh, we have Virgo. Show me Virgo. Virgo. So, alright. Yes. Virgo. Let's get to it. What's the overall energy here for Virgo? Something not being fully over yet. Show me the connection. So many major arcanas. I like this, like, show me Virgo, Hermit, show me the person you're dealing with. I want to say Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus. Hell, even a Gemini and Scorpio again here. Venus in Aries, possibly. Anyway, we definitely have the Scorpion energy here in between the two of you, which is one here of not. There's something here emotionally that needs to be released. Emotionally, spiritually, 5D, something like that. Things are not fully disconnected. You may have disconnected in the 3D, but I feel as though there's something here emotionally you are still connected to. It's not fully done yet, right? So you may sometimes experience that the past returns in glimpses, and in doing so, it's like you can learn something from it. It's like, alright, something here returns in glimpses. Probably something of emotional value that you have. There may be something valuable here that you can learn from it. It may be a family dynamic, you know. Oof. It's almost like, you know, preparing yourself to go into some sort of a good commitment here, where there could actually be marriage, two people seeing a line, feeling very familiar, but it's there's something here there's something here that's very familiar, that has something of a chasing energy with it, and I feel as though that's what you don't want to. You don't want to deal with it, but sometimes it comes these glimpses of an energy that you already know, what you can learn from it. Chasing energy. You being chased or someone chasing you. What we have in the recent past, here we have, I don't know, some of you have gone through some sort of a spiritual awakening, or definitely something that was where you feel tied to. Sleepless nights. Could have a little bit of a stress energy with it, right? But there's a lesson in this, is what I keep getting. There's a lesson. But this, it's not a lesson that you can think your way into. It's got to be felt. And that's why some of you may feel so, listen, I released this energy a long time ago. It's not in my life. No, but it comes in glimpses. And it comes in an emotional way. Right? It may be that, you know, out of nowhere you're feeling pulled towards something and you're like, but I let that go ages ago. Why is it coming back? Something to learn here from it. To revisit. But the energy you're connected to has the Hanged Man. It's very Neptunian. It's very... See that they are not here. They are not here. They are even put up in a position where they don't really have any control. And for some, I get that they are very diffuse. It's like they are literally not here. Some of you Virgos, you could actually be going through a period right now where this energy that I'm picking up on is actually a healing journey, in the sense that some of you are going through healing from, I want to say, emotional abuse for some of you, or neglect. An energy here where emotional needs have been forsaken, things were childish, so it's just why I get here, so it could even have taken place many years ago. And it's not like it's coming up for the surface here to be reconciled, but it's like it comes and goes for you to release it. Like these glimpses here And that it may even be that you haven't thought of this person for many years. Bam, here they come. The energies, right? Why is that? Because there's something of emotional value. It may even be about, you could be triggered. What is coming up here in this connection is Hierophant and Devil in the reverse. This is, by the way, for some of you speaking publicly about this. For some of you, is that I gotta be honest with you, I'm getting very specific here, of Virgos who may even have been subjected to forms of what I will call abuse, right? Emotional abuse, manipulation, covert, something. Outward, covert, doesn't even matter. It's just forms of people who play on emotions. They do so strategically. They withhold on their emotions. The energy is not, they are not here per se, but the memories of it. What you may even do here is start speaking about it publicly. It's a way to make people aware of this. It's actually using it as a strength to do what is needed, to speak, to bring it out into the light, to let people know how this can play out. It's like a bloody research assignment, sorry, because the Virgo here is there's a lot of learning here. A lot of learning, and taking that learning and then actually putting it into some sort of a communication you make public. And there's actually a lot of healing here in that. It's almost like it can help you let go of something. What on earth is this about? You're also connecting to it because this person here themselves, Virgos, are also curious about the tension. You could have dealt with someone here who have abandonment issues. They come and go. They can't fully disconnect. They can't disconnect here. But they are curious. They may even start to become curious of why they did what they did. Why did they need to put people into competition? Why did they need to create this tense energy? So two of you may actually talk together about it. It is actually screams reconciliation, but 5D reconciliation. Two people coming to terms with what happened. You're more, needing to talk about it, make it something here known, and they are starting to be, what happened? Are they building a consciousness or something like that? So interesting for you there, Virgo. What do we have showing up for Libra? Libra and the person they are dealing with. I'm not gonna go. Libra and the person Libra is dealing with. Libra and the person Libra is dealing with. Alright, there we go. Libra. 43. 46. Sorry. Alright, show me your energy here for Libra. Nine of Pentacles. Alright. Connection. Overall energy is Nine of Pentacles. This is a single energy. You show up as a single. You show up as ambitious. You show up as though you are ready to go for what it is that you want in your life. And this may actually be in your work. I do see an energy here about getting to know each other. Deciding to get to know each other. Put in the work to make something grow. but it's a very self-aligned energy. Let's get back here to it. I see it's being very self-aligned. You don't know what is out there, right? But you're deciding to go forward. For some of you, you may actually be attempting to reconcile with someone. So I think I don't know what I can expect from it, but I'm going to take a chance. And it doesn't have to be like an idiot you want to reconcile. Maybe you want to reconcile with someone you haven't talked with for a while, be it in work or friendship, whatever. You show up with this strong energy here of, can I really say, want to make amends. I get an energy here of wanting to make things right on your side, which means that you may have come to some sort of a recognition that maybe something was done not right. I'm not saying here that you did something wrong and they are, you know, top of the world. I'm just saying there could have been a misunderstanding, it could have been a hasty decision. All I'm getting core energy is you wanting to do something, make something right. You don't know how it's going to go, because it's like I get this, you know, there's an understanding of needing to take responsibility for what happened, your own actions. They probably do so and need to take, right? You do tell me. All I'm saying, in your energies, I get this badass, strong energy I admire a lot, just that of acknowledging a wrongdoing and wanting to make amends. It's such, I mean, this is, to be able to do this is so powerful, I personally believe. Because admitting that we did something wrong is, or we made a bad choice, or so, that's what gives growth. Huh? Just wanted to explain it a lot here, dance around the porch, because it has nothing to do with you having messed up badly and everything is your fault. No, it's not blame, there's no shame here. This is a very adult energy. I don't know, but I'm at least gonna give it a shot, because what the hell? What's the worst thing that can happen? It's very brave of you. Your person, they're not really showing up as very excited or anything. I don't know, something is delayed in the energies. Probably career. They're probably waiting for some sort of a new beginning in their career, and it's not really happening. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is new opportunities in career. It's not really showing up. Wouldn't surprise me if this is something that takes place in your career. You're ready to make the phone call here. You're ready to make the phone call, but that's the challenge of making the phone call, of actually getting this going. In the recent past, that's the poor planning. They show up as having gone through the loss. You show up as having lost the passion. Now the passion here. It's just there was poor planning. What is coming up here is the Four Cups in the reverse. Yep. Here we gotta get be mindful here again. Boredom. Libra, yeah. You and your person here, whoever you're connecting to, I gotta say they are a tough nut. Because when I pick on the energies, they have gone through something that's very sad for them. Things are delayed for them. They're probably frustrated. You show up as having things going for you, and you're actually quite cool, right? They're definitely not gonna take action. You see you going there, but you are doing it in you are definitely coming back there, doing it in a very, very sweet way. They have an energy here of things not really growing. They don't quite know if they want to do this, because they are questioning, can this be long term? Can I find stability here? So whatever happened here, this person's trust may have been broken. Trust may have been broken between the two of you, and this person will need time to build that up. They have strong earth energy on their side, Lose the trust, meaning they're very, very practical, extremely practical. The Queen of Pentacles, they are not really interested in having decisions being made over their head. They want to feel included, and they are looking for the long term. Children, pension funds, whatever, they are looking for long term. You show up ready to move towards them. You're doing it in a very sweetheart way. You are going to be met with a rock. Of course, Libra, you could, especially if you are female, you could be the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the energy that's coming towards you. This is someone very self-reliant, frustrated that things are not restarting, especially in their career, or they're delayed in their career. But they are very self-reliant. You also very self-reliant. You're very ambitious, and you have, you're Libra, right? You have a tendency, in the Chariot here, have a tendency to put yourself first when need be, so you're a survivor. This is not a good energy in love to show up a Chariot here. But at least it shows that you're willing to take a chance, and I can only applaud that. So I'm just saying you're going to be met with a tough energy. It's not impossible. Just be prepared to argue your case. So now we are on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. 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 Alright, show me the overall energy here, Scorpio. We have 3 of Wands in the reverse. Alright, show me the connection. Queen of Rods. Show me Scorpio. Show me the person connecting with. Right, Scorpio. I will be right back. I have to take the dog out. Hold on. Alright, Scorpio, let's get to it. Let's hope that the technology is not gonna mess up this time. Overall energy 3 of Wands in the reverse. Waiting. Having decided here that there's something that you want to go somewhere. Sorry, that you want to go somewhere, that this is... You know, it's like having decided, I want to send out my applications for a new lover, or something like that. Sorry. But you know, it's like, it's deciding here that you want to take the step, you want to go somewhere, and then being disappointed it's not coming. Is it delayed? It may even bloody hell be, you know, a romance at a distance that turns out to be disappointing. It didn't go further. Holiday vacation didn't go further. Happened quickly here when the sun was up and things were warm, and now the sun we're moving. Well, it's still in August. It is still summer, isn't it? It is still summer. Why do I feel as though it's autumn? Well, you know, it's just a little bit. I want to say a little bit disappointed there. Delayed energies here. The Queen of Wands is in between the 2 of you here. It's fun. It's interesting. Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. But here, when it comes to you, you know what? I feel as though there's something in your career that's annoying you. Hoping for some sort of a new beginning, but the ground is not fertile enough. I mean, there's a lot of passion. If this is in love, by the way, right? There's also a lot of passion, but why are things not growing here? You want the long-term thing. You want the stability thing. You want things to be able to go somewhere. It's not just a quick fix for you here. I'm not really getting that. You want something more. You're not interested in being a babysitter. You're definitely not interested in being the one who have to sponsor people's bills either. So, but that very specific. You don't want to be sugar daddy, sugar mama. You're not interested in that. You want something stable. You also want to be valued. I can't place this as being in love or in career. It feels just like a mix of it. Interesting, Scorpio. See now, Scorpio, some of you are actually getting some sort of a wish fulfillment. Someone is, why do I get it? So someone has to lose you, and then it makes, alright, you know, forget it. Keep getting something I hear about, you know, they have to lose you. It makes you happy that they lose you. But not happy like that. It's just, you have happiness within yourself. You have a lot of resilience. I get the motivation is your motivation, that which brings you, inspire you to move forward, is in a, it's in a connection where you're probably not being valued, and that's what brings this disappointment here. Be mindful that that energy is not going to affect your career. That's why I get this mishmash, where you could have something going for you in career, but if you have a disappointment and being taken for granted in some situation where someone here is very fiery, they're very passionate, could be more of a friendship than anything. It's not really something that has this long term here. Just be mindful of that, right? Could mess up with focus here. Well, you know what's coming up is an Ace of Cups. What I get here with that is be mindful here of how you see how you see the relationship, whatever this connection is here. If you're expecting it, I mean, it's like you're hoping here for the love to come. You're dealing with a Knight of Wands. I'm not, I mean, be mindful that this doesn't turn into some sort of a fantasy relationship. If that makes sense. What is up with that? Let's pop in. Yeah, look out for any sort of no strings attached connection here, where it stays at this level here of, well, there's a potential. I mean, there's absolutely unconditional love, but does it turn into something here? Scorpio, you are avoiding a tower moment. You are avoiding building something up here that doesn't have it. It doesn't have what it takes to go long term. But you are in the darkness about this. Scorpio, if you start dating someone, make sure you're not just going to be the other woman or other man here. Or it is in fact not just a friendship that we have going on here. Yep, Scorpio, I want to give you a message that I got here. What I got was that I have a, can I call them a fuckboy? Yes, fuckboy, fuckgirl is someone who's non-committal, right? They're not an idiot. They want to explore the world. Shows up as your person, because it could be you. What I get here is that I see this person, the person you're connecting to, what's going to happen for them is that they're going to actually be attached to an energy where someone is going to be in love with them. And they have no idea how the hell it happened. They're like, why did they fall in love with me? Why is it my responsibility? It will be their responsibility if they show up with a lot of passion and they don't look to both sides before crossing the street. And they don't quite understand that they managed to get involved with someone who threw everything onto them. Like, they just love me. I hope it's not you, right? But, you know. What I can tell you is that it's not like a person I would recommend you connect with. Because they're immature and you show up as wanting something more. right? So I hope that made sense to you. Anything awesome for Scorpios? We're dealing with a runner. This is an on and off connection. It's not the energy I'm picking up on is not stable. You can check out the other love prediction reading. There was it was actually more diverse, especially for those of you who are committed and you're not engaging with this. So check it out, right? This was very interesting. So show me the Sagittarius, and we are on 1 hour now. Show me Sagittarius. Saggy. Alright, Saggy. What's your overall energy? 5 of Pentagon in the reverse. Alright, connection. Challenge. You. Oh, that's a lot for you there. First thing I got here was rebound. Remember, check out your love reading, the quick love readings for love, right? Because this can be anything, everything, but it can be anything but love. It can be someone you're just connecting to in other areas. First thing I get is rebound. Sorry. So yeah. Rebound, overall energy here. Coming together as a rebound. It's like we have an interesting story here going on where I see a connection where something here is to resurface, right? There's a possibility here of reconciling to get out of the head, to get out of this energy here about waiting. I feel as though you've been waiting for this energy to come. You knew it was coming. You are the Queen of Rods, you are the Queen of Wands. In terms of astrology, she's not Sagittarius, sorry, she is Aries, Pisces. But it doesn't really matter. What she brings is that she shines light, she shines. You are the Queen of Wands energy. That's what I get here. There's something here on your side where things were not fully transparent, and I also get as though a decision is going to be made. There's not going to be full transparency. Everything will not be out in the open. What did I get as though it's like hiding something from the family? Saji, that could be, I got like hiding this from the children, Anyway, there is something here about coming to peace with the past. It's either reconciling to end things or reconciling to get it started here, because you knew this was coming. It is time. You have been, this energy has been, it's just, I keep getting, you knew it. The rebound energy here is about it's what you're making up with. It's like I keep here that you're like, you're standing up here, you're saying you can't just come into my life and then leave whenever it feels like it for you. You can't. I'm not here to soothe you. I'm not here to be a cheerleader for you. I'm not. I love you. I'm here. I want this and that. I can't be in my head all the time. They are also very resilient, but they are also probably very guarded when it comes to you. Do I see them being paranoid? No. They are just in general very guarded. They have also been through battles. They are they are also tired. Two of you could have children together, by the way. Your person don't want to lose the children. legal situation there. That's being put on pause. No one's going to go into anything about the children. Why do I keep getting that? Apparently the children are important here. So that's why I keep getting you could have had children together with this person. And there's a conversation taking place about the children. Wanting to give them a new beginning. What? You know what? This is interesting. You take what resonates here. Right? It's just about wanting to give the children something stable, something solid. Especially if you have a child that have issues staying concentrated. If you have a child that struggles a little bit with staying focused, then these are two people who may, even though they have their own trouble, even though they have their own challenges with each other, they're coming together here to talk about how can co-parent here in this. Of course, you're probably also talking about the energies between the two of you, but something here, like this child here, gotta stay strong here for this. Yeah, because we have to make sure that they have a good beginning in life. That's interesting. All right, what else do we see here? Person there. The person you're connecting to, they could have been sometimes a little bit up. They're coming out of they got their own something to deal with, right? Getting to know themselves, figuring out if they're even in it for commitment. They're probably not ready. Something that could have happened in their own lives has nothing to do with this. Maybe they're feeling more friendly based right now. It's an interesting energy. I'm not getting I'm not getting drama here. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not getting any drama here. I'm getting two adults. Alright, Sagittarius, this is what I get for you this time. You're very attractive, by the way. Rebound would probably have to do with you may actually end up having sex. But then you may you have this conversation. You're saying you can't just come in and out of my life like this and let's fix it, or let's fix it. Let's try and keep, if you have children together, you're going to be focused on bringing some sort of stability to their lives because you're a responsible parent, basically. So, yeah. Especially men. There's a man here who's really going to be about, you know, because you could be a woman, but I get here a man who, there's a man who wants to show up for his children, right? So if you're a woman, that's basically very amazing. You know? And there's a coming back to each other here. But I also get this, you know, ending up in bed together, and it doesn't really, you know, that's it. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And then it's like, you can't just keep doing this. Alright. So now we on to the Capricorns. Should we Capricorn? They are so specific today. Cappy. 1845. 181. Alright. Damn it. I know, but it's so warm. I look like a bloody hippie today. I know. Alright, so what do we have with the overall energy here? 5 of Wands in the reverse. Show me the in between here. Yay! You. Awesome! Then. Okay, why? Alright, let's go into it. You know what I see as stalker energies today in these readings? Ace of Wands, Page of Wands in the The wands, all the wands are interesting. Now it's very interesting to see you getting wands, because I just did your love reading in general, and that was very panical, yeah? That was a little bit... So, you know what, overall energy tension. The tension has been... same, actually. The tension is not really interesting. You mean, the butterflies, are they there? No, not really. There's even a little bit of... how can I say? It's like, you don't even want to be part of the competition. There is this boredom energy, you gotta say, but I feel as though there may be a desire to feel it, but then again, no. It's actually not even want to participate in it. Why participate? That's what I get of the energy here, right? Like, it's almost though you have your person here. Some of you dealing with someone who was an idiot. So, gonna dive into it in a minute here. It's just, especially for those of you who have someone who keeps coming back in. It may even be a new energy. It's just to get someone here who's wavering. You know, they're waving this. You know, it's like a carrot. Imagine it being a carrot. It's like, hey, see me. I want to be seen by you. And you're like, why? Why do I have to? It's like they're saying, come here. There's victory over here, and you're like, why? Why? And I get why. You may be going here. It may have to do with the fact that the energy that we have here between you is someone who has a tendency to be a flight risk. And what do I mean by flight risk? They don't stay very long. And not only that, King of Wands in the reverse. This was in your yearly reading. I remember getting annoyed because like, what? You leave it and then they come back. What the hell is that? You should probably watch those yearly readings. I did. I spent so much time on them and not a lot of people watch them. But I remember some of them, and I remember you had the King of Wands here again. And he has showed up a few times for you. Anyway, what we have with the energy here between the two of you is that of disappointment, right? Because there's someone here that they were very passionate. They come on, yay! But then they objectify you. The energy here, you may end up objectifying each other here. And you just don't want to participate in it. Of course, it may actually be an energy you have from the past here. And the challenge is then grabbing this and going with the flow, following your heart. Right? Believing even that this could be something here, because especially if this is an energy that you know. I don't even know if it's the same person or it's a new person, but it's just the same energy of here predicting failure. I don't even want to participate in the competition. I don't want to participate in it. What's the point of placing... See, I'm getting your energies here, right? Placing myself into this nonsense. In the recent past, the moon in the reverse, things have been confusing for you, and I feel as though you may not even have full clarity in a situation. I also get you being tired, not motivated. See, that's the thing, you're not motivated to take this opportunity that's being grabbed, being presented to you, because there's confusion in the past. Whether or not this is related to this person, this energy connecting to you, or in a complete different past, but you're not motivated. And they're just standing here. Come here, Cappy. This could be so great, and you're like, why? Keep repeating myself here. Love doesn't show up as a big concern of yours. You're basically dropping it on the floor, but you may still be stressing about it. Like, when is commitment coming? Oh. Coming up here is night. Is a dog trying to go where he shouldn't be going? Absolutely not. Ouch. No. Samson. He's going on adventures. He's not supposed to go there. And then he has the audacity of looking at me like, what? Who do you... Anyway. Oh, he's tired. Alright, sorry, Cabby, sorry. I got... See, not motivated. Returning to conflict a little bit here. Trying to get out of the tension. Trying to get out of... this almost... detaching, because what's the point of it? But it's going to be rocky. I feel as though you're returning to the conflict. You know what I actually get you doing? See, that's the thing. It's almost like ghosting. The conflict continues because things are gonna be stagnant. Your person is gonna be put up into a position where they're like, Gabby, why are you not coming towards me? Well, because you're probably just preferring to go out with friends instead than even dealing with this person. They are not very exciting to you, Gabby. What is this person's energies? I'm so curious about this energy, sorry. What is this? Oh, I get this. It's because this person is really interested in you. And they want you to reach out to them. You're not going to do it. If they are waiting for you, they're gonna be very disappointed because you are basically gonna do the Knight of Cups. You're gonna go to every bar and meet them before you even reach them. And when you reach them, you're probably gonna be, oh, it's you. Gabby. The reason why I'm laughing here is because this person is really, really interested in you. They see you as very smart. They see you as very powerful. That you have what it takes here to manifest everything. The thing is, why you may be tired of this is because when it comes to their emotions, they don't quite know. They have probably come out of something here and not ready to commit, or they have something going on, and they're becoming better. Things are growing. Is the love there? Yeah, but they have no hope in it. They are just, you know, the annoying. They don't know what they want. They don't know how they're feeling. They can't really access that. And I'm pretty sure they have been through something, absolutely, but you're just not keen on hearing it. How do you see them? You see them as someone non-complete. They are not whole within themselves. They can't offer you anything. You do feel at home with them. It's like an energy here of knowing what can they offer you other than draining you. These are the energies as they are right now. Right? And I do see the two of you communicating again. Returning here to a debate that's not gonna be, I mean, you're gonna try and outsmart each other again. So now we have, that was a long one, sorry Carrie, but that's because I'm curious. Some energies are so specific that I get interesting. So now we're going on to Aquarius. Show me the Aquarius. Show me the energy the Aquarians are dealing with. Show me the Aquarius and the person they're dealing with. Show me the Aquarius and the person. Alright. Aquarius. Oh, my little Aquarius dog just went, oh. He's so sweet because even he lays down, he's like, you know, the back leg there all the way and just flat down. And he's a Dachshund, so he's a long dog. Alright. Such a long dog. Alright, what do we have here? Overall energy. Page of Cups in the reverse. Interesting, interesting. Page of Cups in the reverse. This is not being, this is disappointment. It's a disappointing communication in terms of the emotions. Now, of course, are we dealing here with having a crush and not speaking about it? You know what? Let me give you, alright, let me clarify this. No, not clarify, I'm going to lay it out for you in a minute here. Page of Cups, what I get here with this Page of Cups is that someone here in this equation have childhood issues. Of course, there could be a child included in the situation, Aquarius, no doubt about it. But there is a child energy, whether it be you, them, child, actual child. But there is some some sort here of there have been disappointment in this person's life. Whoever comes with the child energy, whoever comes with this energy here, right? It's either your person who have childhood scars, or you, or it's an actual child who may have actually experienced some sort of a divorce. Anyway, the person with that comes with this energy here, they have that pain that was there, actually coming out of it. It's avoiding building something up on a false foundation, and they are starting to smile again. I guess there was even a court decision that didn't go, something here didn't go in their favor, but they're still buckling up and going forward, having victory. And sometimes they get, someone here have been subject to forms of narcissistic tyranny, I want to say, and they have a few issues in trusting people. So of course, you know, if you place it in you, then it may be that you have at some point in your life been subjected to a form of narcissistic tyranny, be it in your family, in your friendships, in your love relationships, even in work, right? I'm gonna go as far as saying we have all experienced it at some point. If it's not, it doesn't have to be friendship and all that. It can just be that you were at school with someone like this, and you worked with someone like this. Everyone I know have come across this forms of an idiot, toxic idiot, especially in their work. In all cases here, this energy is here on the table. There is a sadness, a disappointment. There's a little bit of a trust issue there. That energy is there as an overall energy. Now, when it comes to the energy between the two of you, that brings this victim energy here, right? This is not good. Because there's a challenge here in getting to know someone. Because someone here has a tendency to go into this martyr. They have to go into, I mean, you know, the chronically ill that can be annoying to deal with. Sorry, I know what I was supposed to say, but you know, it's that energy when you have been told your entire life that you are a victim, and you start believing it, then the world is evil, right? Anyway, the energy here is a situation where things are actually, someone here have an energy where they are, it's like they're struggling here with seeing things in a productive way, right? It doesn't mean that they have to be toxic or anything. The connection just is struggling here to make things grow because someone here refuses to take on a different perspective. They don't have to be as toxic as I just went over, but they're just struggling here. And it's annoying for you because you show up as you're actually releasing yourself on this. You're very stable, you're very practical. Right now I'm picking up on two women ganging up on with each other to help someone, if that makes sense. You show up as releasing yourself from having been in your head about something. You're very practical, you're looking at the situation as it is, trying to find a practical solution. Your person here have a new beginning, because I feel so you're giving it to them. You are giving them this opportunity to start something solid, but for them to grab it and then actually get to know it and to move with this energy is a bit of a challenge here. And that brings this disappointing here. And that's why I got this complex energy up here. Alright? My God, this is so complicated. For some, it's actually pushing away pushing someone who has a toxic energy. May even be a bloody family dynamic. I mean, you tell me. They just have an energy here about being very needy. Alright, interesting. Oh, this showed up in your committed energy as well, right? Of standing strong and pushing away an energy that wants to intervene in your connection. And for some, I actually get it being like an adult child who have drug issues. Or someone who had them, it may not have to be a child, but they are emotionally at a child's stage. So what we have as it's a very slow moving energy that I'm also dealing with here. Your person is very slow moving, Aquarius. They have something new, it's been taking forever, you've been trying to give it to them. They're starting to accept it, are they? Yes. Are they starting to come out of hiding? Yes. Are they starting to see that the world is not as bad as it is, yes, slowly but surely they are starting also to fight for this connection. Still a little bit. I keep getting it. I swear to God, someone here has something of family member that's someone annoyance. Someone you is, yes, child, grown-up child. What we have coming up here for you is spending time by the ocean. Just yeah, spending good time together, having a drink. Yeah. For some of you, especially if those of you who have an addict in the family, I see you unfortunately giving a little bit here. For some of you, it's because it's your child, right? Of course, they don't have to be an addict, but there's an energy here of being very sweet to someone who can't really take fully care of themselves. Right? Someone that's returned, so they don't quite know where to go, they don't quite know what to do. I see you giving a little bit here and there. For some of you, it's a friend. You could have dated this person. They are just... They don't quite know what to do is what I get here. They may actually be in a situation where they have no choice. All the choice they have is that how they decide to then take what you give them and then make and work with it. You can't really save them. It's up for them. But you can... Yeah. That's what I get here. It's a very interesting and complicated energy for me to understand this, because I don't want to start shaming people here. It's just you conclusion is that you give. You're a sweetheart, you give. There's some toxicity here. In the sense, well, not toxicity, is there some energy here, but you know, someone needs to get out of their head and start seeing that there are other solutions. You are trying to give it, and you do give it, but what happens is that they actually become dependent on what it is that you give. So just be mindful of how it is that you give, right? Especially of your money, of your time, of your resources, so it doesn't turn into them becoming dependent on you, so you continue to have to give and give and give, right? Especially if this is something about teaching them independence, or if you're trying to, it's like pushing your child out of the nest, but they don't want to let go because they don't want to grow up. It's so much easier to have your parents do everything for you. Does that make sense? And no, it's not that of helping when it is that we are in need. It's more energy that I got here was more of a, can't you do it for me? I mean, you can even find this energy in committed energies where you end up with someone who's basically helpless and you have to do everything. It's like, do it yourself, right? Strong, independent people will get annoyed by this. Like, you're not their babysitter. But this was a little more complicated than that. Alright, so let's see what we have for the Pisces. Show me the Pisces. Show me the Pisces energy. Show me the Pisces energy. Show me the Pisces energy. Pisces, 28 to 44. Alright, Pisces. Show me the overall energy between the two of you. Strengthen the reverse. Show me the connection. So it could be leading with a Leo. You. Alright, this is like, sorry. Pisces. Sometimes I feel as though I'm repeating myself with you, but at least it means that the energies are very reliable. It's a consistent energy. overall energy is this Leo energy. You may actually be dealing with a Leo. There's a lot of indications here of Leo on the table. Someone definitely, there's an energy here of controlling. You show up as needing your freedom, right? If anyone here were to try and restrict you, you're going to run. You're a flight risk. You are literally on a flight risk. You have the King of Wands in the reverse. You don't want to be tied down. You need your freedom. Cannot stress it enough. You need your freedom. And I also get here that your needs are also that people respect the tradition that you grew up in. You know, you have some sort of a standard in terms of who you want to be with and who you don't want to be with. For some of you, this is actually that of already knowing what it is that you're looking for. And you're not going to settle for anything less. Is this what we call the picky energy? I don't know. Let's see. What we have here, by the way, is some sort of a possible new beginning, actually. But someone here is not having... They don't really have that faith in it. Oh my god, Pisces. I don't know if this is a new person you're connecting with and they are just... They may even just have come out of some sort of an abusive connection and they are not saying yes to love right now. There's something here with emotional nature, something needs to be let go of, but it's not being let go of. Your person, actually the one that you're connecting with, they show up as though they have actually just escaped something very, very toxic. A situation that could have ended up badly for them. I'm not saying that it's just you. But it's just in general. They don't have a lot of faith probably in love in general. Especially if this is a new person, right? It shows up as a new potential here. But someone here don't really have faith in love. They don't really trust love, passion, whatever. It shows up as your person here. You also need a lot of freedom. You don't want to be pushed. So I'm getting here potential gameplay could happen here unless you actually decide to dare to be vulnerable with each other. Right now it's not really taking place here, right? Yeah, you are also just coming out of something. I don't know if you're pushing. I get as though we're here talking about two people who are pushing something away. Individually, have nothing to do with each other. You know what it is that you want. You know you have. Sorry. Pisces, I'm gonna say it as it is. It shows up a little bit as though a little bit of a conflicting energy here of a little bit arrogance, but I don't know what that is about here. All right, you just wait. All right, you know, let's call it that you have standards and you're just waiting for what it is that you want, and you're not gonna settle for anything less. I would need to know more. I would need to know more. We need to look deeper into understanding this energy. Some of you female Pisces, you have been probably subjected to a womanizing idiot. But all in all, it is an energy here of there's a womanized energy there. Anyway, the connection between the two of you shows up as very bright, strong Leo energy here. Very bright, very interesting. It's almost as though if you go and have fun and go explore, you know, sexual energy together, It's almost like this person, it feels though your person is not going to trust this energy. Some of you Pisces, especially masculine Pisces, may give an impression that there's a commitment, but then not pay attention to it. So there's definitely, both of you have an energy that you have not fully released. And pace is going to be a problem here, or challenge here. Pace in that you show up as someone here who you need stimuli, Pisces. You need stimuli. I keep getting as though you may be torn a little bit between what you want and then what it is that the expectations are. I keep getting confused energy whenever I go over here on you, meaning that something here is stirring up in your life here. It may even be that you have met someone at the wrong timing and you still need to restructure how this is going to play out. Both you and your person show up as though you're leaving behind something very toxic. I can't really see whether or not it's actually with each other. It doesn't show up as that. Most likely outcome, living up to the family dynamics. Right? Why do I get like a commitment here that looks good? It looks good, but it's not built to last. It's something that's gonna end. It's gonna go because someone here, and I get as though this is your person. They're coming out of something. They probably haven't healed fully. And the two of you are probably not a good match. You're probably very fiery together. But there's almost like a little bit of a bomb here. Right? There's going to be some sort of a commitment that's going to be... It's going to look good on the outside. Pisces, you don't show up as wanting to be in it. Yeah. Sorry, it's because what I'm getting here is actually two people being together and it's looking good, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry, Pisces. It's very difficult for me, but I'm not feeling it. I see you being disappointed. You need your freedom, but why on earth are you going to end up in some sort of a commitment here that doesn't feel supportive? See, because your person here, your King of Pentacles, they know what they want and they're gonna make sure that you have their children or something like that. Pisces, I have to leave this reading because this is getting too confusing. I would need to know the dynamics that's... Okay, it's because something here is not fully let go. What is not fully let go of there? Pisces, make sure you keep you keep a lookout here, because it's almost like I get this energy of suddenly you're in a commitment but you didn't know you were going there. Does that make sense? Suddenly you will find yourself in a commitment and you will look out like, wait, am I in a commitment? Wait, are we dating? I didn't know we were dating. It's almost like your person have the same thing, like it's like you may be pressuring each other. I will have to see what plays out in the other energy. Both of you haven't released something of emotion. Are you using each other? Interesting. It's a rebound relationship. Is that it? When two people use each other. Forget it. Alright, let's go here to the collective. Sorry, Pisces. What do we have here for the collective? It's very strong. There's an energy I don't understand. It means that, what is that? I never come across that before. And I don't like it when I can't figure out why. It just is. Alright, so what do we have here for the collective? Show me the collective here. Alright, collective. Collective. 43. Overall energy. Connection. Challenge. Well, surprise, surprise that the communication is a bit of a challenge here. Okay, so Queen of Cups, here you go. What we have as overall energy is the Hierophant. It's having something here to say. Having something here to say, communication coming your way. Some of you have manifested a new beginning, but this is such a quick reading, probably the quickest of them all. Some of you have manifested a new beginning, but it's going to come quicker than you expect. Someone here is going to raise up their hand and say, I have something here to tell you. Like, la-da! It's very formal. Something here about wanting to give you the keys to open up to something here. They are, however, busy. It's almost like they're throwing it at you when you are least expecting it, and you also, oh, you've been in hiding mode here. If you've been in hermit mode, you're gonna be thrown out of it, right? It's almost like you started to manifest something here. It's gonna come so quick, and you may even try to avoid it, but you manifested it. You can't avoid it. It's coming your way here. This is an energy that's very, very quick. They're up and down. You gotta be quick on the trigger here. The two of you can actually stress each other out if you're both of you not ready. They are not interested in. They're not an overthinker. They, rather than think things through, they see things for what they are. They're very, very quick. They can even lose interest very quickly. There have been a situation here where you feel as though, you may have felt as though no matter what you did, it wasn't good enough, but you're coming out of it. It's just still this clarity, this full understanding of whatever the hell happened here. I feel that that's what we have coming up here. There's going to be a situation where there's going to be a commitment here, but you're going to start working with someone here. Like the two of you do that connection, that you are the energy that you are connecting with. They're going to choose you, but they're very quick on the trigger. You're going to be in this commitment. It's not going to feel whole. Why is it not going to feel whole? Because it's going to be... It's going to happen so quick. For some of you, it's going to feel incomplete if you're used to drama, and this person is no drama. This is a person, when they see something, they're going to go for it, and they're going to fight for it. They are not a player, they are not this and that, they are sometimes even, they're actually boring. But they're not boring because they are silly. They have a silly energy about them in that they are a little bit of a, they can juggle you, but what they juggle is probably in work and you. So that's why they're very self-reliant. When they know what they want, that's what they want. They don't have time for the drama. They have too much content in their life. They live a very self-sufficient life. So why engage with the drama? And for those of you who are used to the drama, you will feel as though what's up here with the drama? They just don't have time for it. That's what it's like dealing with strong people who are self-reliant. They don't care. If you don't want it, then these are on high demand because, well, they probably are. Quality people, people who know who they are. They don't deal with drama. They are on high demand. They can basically get whoever they want. But they don't want anyone. But when they know what they want, which shows up as you, they're gonna go for it. Very, very fiery. See, they see you as their wish fulfillment. Their feelings for you are, they don't see you as toxic whatsoever. They see you as, it's almost like they feel as though you can bring peace. You're not gonna, yeah, you probably have something we all have, but you're not going to be toxic. They feel, with you, things can be easy. How do you see them? You don't know. And you're gonna question, can I go long term with this person? This is especially true if any of you have a choice to make between someone who is unreliable, a womanizer, man-eater, and if you're used to being gaslit, you're probably then looking out for whether or not this person is breadcrumbing you. And that's okay, always be on the lookout for that. What I'm getting here is just someone here saying, you know what, I know what I want, and that's it. There's not a lot of confusion there. That's what we get. That was a lot more easier than the not the Capricorn, the Pisces reading. What the hell was up with the Pisces reading? Sorry, it still puzzles me. It's like, what was that? Alright, you know what? It is what it is. I will check in on these energies again next week. Alright, guys? I'm gonna go and hang out, getting dinner. Alright, I will see you. Take care.